Italian and Maltese authorities have criticised the European Union following the latest migrant boat disaster in the Mediterranean. Rescuers have recovered more than 30 bodies, and some reports say around 50 people died in the second major tragedy in a week. Scores more were rescued. As many of the Syrians and Palestinians were brought ashore in Malta, the island's Prime Minister said he felt abandoned by Europe.
We will never risk the life of any person, but rules have to change, and there needs to be a more European approach to save patrols. Or we have to discuss quite in a very sensible manner whether we need to tighten rules or loosen them.
The boat sank about 100 kilometres south of Lampedusa, just hours after another vessel capsized near the Egyptian port of Alexandria, killing at least a dozen. Those arriving on the Italian island overnight included migrants from a different boat in the area. All this a week after hundreds died when a ship sank close to Lampedusa's coast. Lampedusa can't deal with it. Europe needs to be aware of this, says the mayor. Lampedusa is too small to constitute a border and also support the weight of all this dreadful tragedy. The EU's Home Affairs Commissioner has called for a vast security operation across the Med. But last week's victims came from the Horn of Africa. The latest migrants came from the Middle East. Addressing the root causes of their perilous journeys will be an enormous task.